everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and this is just a quick little update video concerning the Cinema Daddo Podcast. My cousin Ryan and I, we are having an absolute blast, doing the podcast. We do the podcast on Mondays and Thursdays. Our Monday format that we usually do, we talk about new releases that are coming out, things that have just gotten announced. Basically, we like to cover also, what we just watched in the past week, and shoot the breeze a little bit here and there about films. We think maybe changing up the format a little bit with that one. We might still cover a lot of those things, but we're also just going to go basically just off the cuff and just talk about anything, movies, streaming, anything we want to talk about, film related. We're just going to go, free for all with it. Thursdays, we usually have a set idea, what film we're going to talk about. Actually, this week we're going to be talking about the 4K release that we just checked out for The Evil Dead, which looks phenomenal. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, in another video, future video I want to talk about that one. And, like I said, we're just having a blast. We started off, through Anchor and Spotify, and now, we're on Stitcher. We're also on Google Podcasts. We're also on Apple Podcast. So we're just, we're kind of, we're branching out to different other, podcast options, and we're having, a real blast doing it. And for everybody who's checked out the podcast so far, we greatly appreciate it. And, again, it's just, the support that we're getting, it's been phenomenal. And, the viewership has been growing, steadily. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys get the chance, please, we really appreciate you, check out the podcast. And, I'm going to sprinkle in some other episodes, here and there, possibly during the week. I want to do one on, some classic 80s cartoons that I'm going to talk about on the podcast as well. It's just, a little bit here, a little bit there with different, different kind of, different topics and different movies that we want to talk about and stuff like that. We did one just recently for The Godfather, since The Godfather 4K set just came out. We talked about that. We talked about Dawn of the Dead, the classic Dawn of the Dead. So we just, like I said, we've been having an absolute blast talking about films on there. So, yeah, if you get a chance, please go and check out the Cinema Daddo Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, on Stitcher, on Apple Podcast. And, guys, we'll catch you in another episode. Take care.